once again, we're off for Middle Earth. Hi, guys. C'est moi. That's French for c'est moi. I did a little futzing with the character after stream. Just did a little crafting stuff, which would be boring to watch. I needed one additional board to master the first tier of woodworking. And then I needed like 5 more to master the second tier. But I've opened up the third tier, woodworking. And foresting is less important to get those tiers up. All I need to do basically is open each tier, open the first tier of each level. I'm not sure where to use tier. I guess we'll just say these are 3 tiers. Don't need really to get mastery, only need to get the apprentice level. That's better. And my free silver present is more virtue XP. I am a virtuous fellow, you know. Potion of rapid crafting. That would have been helpful yesterday a little bit. I also made myself a bow. Level 20 bow. That's a 50% damage increase with some nice little stats as well. And I need about half a level to get there. So we are going to head off now. To the Forsaken Inn. That is a nice cloak. I do not recognize that cloak. At all. Maybe he dyed the purple. But we ride for the Forsaken Inn. And the Lone Lands. We may come upon some sort of questy bit along the way, but... and certainly we're skipping all kinds of quests there. A bajillion quests out of Coombe over here. And also in here, the more bandit-infested ruins. There's no shortage of bandit-infested. Turn on those clickies. The yellow tree. Looks kind of brown to me. Maybe the leaves? We'll go with that theory. And good afternoon, by 11 minutes, to whomever has joined me. I don't have the right tool. And that is entirely correct. I don't, but now I do. Also, that covers it. I don't think I need any more rowing, though. Because I already do have apprentice all the way up to master. Mastery tier of apprentice. And the mastery tier of apprentice and woodworker as well. So I need tier 2 and 3 wood still. Tier 2 to finish out the mastery of journeyman. And the tier 3 for that, because that's the tier I'm currently on. That right there is the Forsaken Inn. It's a bit of a shithole. Let's be honest. It's not the nicest inn. It's pretty solidly crappy. And yesterday, got my riding. Woo-hoo. day, I'll get my... Assume I don't die in the next half a level. I will get my Undying title. I'll never use it, but you want to get the titles. Showing some visual glitches. We shouldn't see these hard, straight lines here. Not sure what's causing that. Check our options. Everything should be normal. Yeah, looks fine. Atmospherics, okay, rain and snow. Yeah, don't have to worry about that. Yeah, well, that should be fine. Don't know what, significant. Anyway, we are about to enter Lone Lands. And now? Right. Now? There we are. This is the Forsaken Inn. You'll notice, this is why I say it's kind of a shithole. Okay? If your inn has an enormous hole in the roof that looks like a meteor has struck it, technically, I guess that would be a meteorite now. Maybe, just maybe, your place needs a look. Try not to judge, but that's a shithole. Falster the Fox.
Greetings, friend.
Some come to these lands because they are shunned, others to simply pass through. Some folk like me are here at the behest of others, with nothing more than profit on the mind. Which ilk are you? I'm here for the XP, bro.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
It's a level 23 quest. I'll accept it. I don't think I'll get involved in it until I get that half a level I was talking
I'm
about.
sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Awful
Might I
lots of
take a
level
moment
23
of your
quests.
time?
Why does a level 20 quest send me out here? when
I'm
it's all
sorry
level
to
23
trouble
stuff?
you, but will you help me? I don't know if you can help me.
I don't think anyone can help you, dude.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will
No,
you
you're not.
help me? I'm sure it will do no good, but
Oh,
may I
lots
speak
and
with you?
lots and
Might I
lots
take a
and
moment
lots
of your time?
of level 23 quests. I'm still level 19.
I'm sure
Still-
it'll do no good, but may I speak with you?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go.
Greetings.
Kandak. That is less armor, but... Oh, it's light armor. That's why I was wondering the numbers didn't seem to make sense.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You might. And Anlaf, the Forlorn.
It's a sorry day.
It is a really sorry day. Improvement in armor, agility, and will. Sure. Seems like nice shoes. Hey guys, I've got some nice new shoes. And a missing supply.
I'm sure
card.
it will do no good.
That
May
one
I
I can
speak
certainly
with
do
you?
because that's back at the very edge of previous zone. So we'll do that one first. Big patch day in Guild Wars 2 today. All of the warriors are talking about how they're going to quit the game forever. Yes, they screwed up that particular bit of the patch. Granted, it's not good. But they've said they already acknowledged that they've made some mistakes in the patch. They're changing a number of their methods and such going forward. Basically, all that was good news. So yeah, you're going to have to eat it for a few weeks. Life is hard. Wear a helmet. Oh, I have to find the driver. The driver's over there. There are gobbies about. There's the dead body. Oh, oh. Just to be on the safe side, I want to find out what it's like to kill a 23 here. Okay, not too bad. Technically, I'm not in the Lone Lands, but that counts as a goblin of the Lone Lands, or so it seems. And the cart driver got himself messed up. Back to Anmont. The driver was slain, apparently, by goblins. You think? I think that's just anti-goblin prejudice, that if there's a goblin anywhere in the area and a cart driver happens to get murdered, obviously it must have been the goblins, am I right? Okay, in this case it probably was the goblins. Spent like an hour and a half, or maybe even 2 hours last night on one of my alts, just riding around in Mordor, checking out the scenery, high enough level that they don't aggro on it. I went to the top of Cirith Ungol. He's got a quest too, doesn't he?
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment and listen. Yeah, and laugh the forlorn. See, I mean, a big ass hole in the roof. It's just not a great town.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Okay, I'll leave you to your misery. He wants me to leave him to his misery. He's got another questie for me.
Might I
Goblin
take a
exiles
moment
defeat
of your
goblins
time?
in the Lone Lands. I have now a boatload of quests that are slightly too high for me, theoretically. But if I exercise caution, I probably... did I not get all the quests? Thought I got all the quests. There's a quest ring there still. There might be the fellowship-based quests that are like downstairs. Ah, no, I missed Lieva Dower Lily.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I have run out of quest slots. Of course I have. Yeah. Can't cancel that one. Can't cancel that one. Perfect. Love that. By the way, I don't actually love that. You can cancel that. We'll cancel the small fellowship one.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
I
I'm
have
sorry
mentioned
to
in the
trouble
past-
you, but will you help me?
On the main account while I've been streaming that, how much I loathe quest limits in this game, but actually in all MMOs. A game like this, where it's so easy for them to just basically overwhelm you with quests. And a lot of which you might want to go back and, finish up later, because they're cool or interesting or taking you someplace that you haven't been, but no, you're going to have to juggle. Real, genuine pain in the butt. Now, ash is the tier 2 material. Wood. That is... It has 6 hit points. I don't think I have a quest to kill things with 6 hit points. However, him... Well... And that's a boar. Got a boar leg bone. I got a boar foot. sorry for him. He died alone at the end. It's very, very sad. It's not really sad at all. Okay, we don't want lag. We do not want lag. Hello. For those of you who might not have been paying attention, don't want lag. Alright, we don't want to go up into that area in the hills. It's a very high density area, and we... Hey there! Welcome back. I have made it to the Lone Lands. Always been one of my favorite zones in the game. And right now I'm doing quests only slightly above my level. Right there, actually pretty chunky amount above my level. 3 or 4 levels above, but I got this. And here's a Heartseeker for him. Well, I got my mount. I got my riding skill, I should say, yesterday, and that was a huge win. Today, I hope to, make another, let's say, 25% of a level. Hit level. Those. Oh, okay. It's a quest item. I hate my life sometimes. Get rid of the forest bats, sure. And forest bears. And Forrest Gump if we can. Where is it? There it is. And now we can accept. Small inventory, obviously, is a pain point. That's the worst part of the free-to-play experience for me so far. I think I finally understand how the monetization is now. So that when people ask, I can reliably and accurately inform them as to what all the weirdnesses are. There are a few. Yes, there is. And I enlarged mine yesterday to hold more of my extra stuff. But part of the problem is you're regularly picking up things like this, which are task items. They're a bunch of different kind. They can be turned in for small amounts of XP and some rep. But they, over time, clutter your inventory pretty quickly. So only starting with 3 bags... when I've spent my entire LotRO career, so to speak, with 6 bags, is a pain point. Absolutely. But hey, I'm not paying for this, so... There ain't no such thing as a free lunch, is an old saying. And this isn't food, but I think it still holds. And over time, I mean, as you play through the game, especially if you focus on it, you will do things that will generate the real money currency for you. Real money currency is the LotRO store points. LotRO points, I now have 15. It cost 95 to buy riding. So I could get that and use the horse that I had. But I think it's like 395 LotRO points for each each row of inventory, which I do think is a little bit overly pricey, let's say. Let's kill him first. And then him. I missed. But he died anyway. But I just wanted to know what it's like to play the game as a free-to-play. Because I've had so many people ask. Now I can tell them what the pain point is. You have to... The first thing everyone recommends is that you spend 95 LotRO points to get riding. And they're absolutely right. Ah, one-shotting. It's delicious. But, you know, bags in a free-to-play game is where they're always going to nab you to some degree. That's just inevitable. It's pretty much that way in... I have a 3 to turn in? Oh, no. Go back. It's that way in Guild Wars 2 as well. You know, you're limited in the amount of bag space you've got and the amount of bank space you've got. And those are a couple of the ways they, you know, monetize you after you buy the game in Guild Wars 2 Kids. Or if you go free to play. And I certainly don't begrudge companies, I don't know, getting some revenue. Right, we've got some turn-ins. Because we've been murdering goblins. For the record, they kind of deserved it. Gaderick?
It's a sorry day.
It is a sorry day, I tell you. I have enough empty space, barely. I will take a Journeyman Woodworker scroll case, though. I will open it. I will read the recipe. Smooth Ash Staff of Tactics. There is an unfortunate crowd of MMO players who essentially never want to pay for anything. And unfortunately,
What can I do for you?
it messes with the entire game space of MMOs. Well, and I mean, right now I can understand WoW grasping for money since they have had a huge drop in everything. But historically, yeah, adding a cash store to an already subscription game is kind of a dick move. Candle, Scholars, nope. Whetstone, Weaponsmiths, nope. Brimstone, Metalsmith, nope. Tailor, nope. I'll keep that. I need the Ashy Resin. Pronounce it. Rowanwood, I'll keep. We also have another scroll to open, because selling the open to scroll gets you more money. Tasks. See, now, thunder is something I almost never get to experience. We very, very seldom get thunderstorms in the Bay Area that actually include thunder. We almost never get thunder and lightning. I may hear thunder every 2 or 3 years. Yeah, generally that's the kind of thing that's going to really produce rain and thunder is warm weather and moist air. A good-sized um, warm, wet front coming in. And most of our water comes in. It's funny. You've got Oregon and Washington to the north of California, and you've got California. The water flow of the Arctic water sort of skips Washington and Oregon and hits us right in the Bay Area. So south of us, you have Southern California, where the beaches are wonderful and the water is warm. North of us, you have Oregon and Washington, where it's cold, but the water is warmer than the water in the Bay Area. The ocean water and the winds that come over it is much colder in the Bay Area. And that's what keeps us from ever really having thunderstorms. When we get water coming in, or a wet front coming in, it's cool. So we just don't get thunderstorms with lightning and thunder. Almost never. And that has been your Bay Area meteorology lesson for the day. Yeah, it was really boring.
Can't you
You're
leave
right.
me to my
Yeah.
misery?
Yeah. Another woodworker scroll, I suppose, would be nice. I'll open that one. And it's another recipe I don't have. I'm going to throw away the Traveler's Steel-bound lockbox. And they're going to give me another.
I'm sure it will do no good.
Ooh,
but
ooh,
may I
ooh, look,
speak with
look.
you?
We are 14 experience points from the next level. And we have a quest turn in. I think we're going to hit 20.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
That's also why the Bay Area has generally very temperate, what's referred to a Mediterranean climate. Anloff,
Woe
I have
be
killed them.
me.
Perhaps I can go to level 20, use my new bow, and get the Undying title, if that's all right with you. Like that. I got a bunch of new skills, too. I approve of this message. Looks like two new skills. It says 3. I see 2. Am I missing one? Ah, there's 3. Okay. I will now unlock and rearrange my new skills. My spiffy new skills. That is Blood Arrow. Oh, I like the sound of that. And Cry of the Hunter. Escape from countless foes. Shake off dazes, stuns. Okay, that goes up here because that's where I always put those. That is Desperate Flight. Good old DF. Desperate Flight. Oh, I forgot to summon my pet. Desperate Flight basically poofs you out of combat back to your save point. Once every, hour? 30 minutes. It's a good one. Need a place to put this now. I guess that there. Blood Hour is a damaging shot that restores the hunter's morale and removes corruption. So that's the corruption. I normally put that right about there. It'll also heal me. Alright. So I think that's all we need with that. You know, these are in game now. Even though they're very high level, they may be level scaling, which would explain why they're offered.
I don't
Talk to
know if you can
Anlaf
help me.
about the free ale. Slot. Small fellowship quest, so I'll skip that one. New skirmishes available. Well, the skirmish is available, but I haven't gotten the quest to go to the skirmish captain yet, so I can't do skirmishes. I think that's level 25. Smoke before the fire. Title awarded. Skirmish recruit. That's not the one I wanted. There we are. Undying. Reaching level 20. I'm a hero. And, perhaps most important at all, well, not the Traveler's Steel one. I can use my brand new bow, which does a bunch more damage. and has nice chunky stats. I can sell the old one. Because it's useless to me. It's worthless. And useless.
How may I help you?
And useworth. No. Repair and sell. And sell the ash bow. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Also, That's a quest item. That's a quest item. That I should have dropped off in my bank. This is the box, the leveling box of goodies you get. Even as a free-to-play player, they give you a box. You can open the first one at like level 5, I think. And then you get it to, and included in that is some like little buff potions and spells and stuff. And a box you can open at I think level 6. This is the level 20 box. Includes some goodies and a level 25 or 30 box. Level 30 box. So more Healy potions. The Circlet of Men. Do I want to wear that? Even cosmetically? Let's check. It's definitely a far better cosmetic than the helm I'm currently wearing. I can sell it for a silver. Money. What can I say? Money. I am tempted by the fruit of another. Oh, sorry, that's musical reference. To find out if all of this stuff maybe in a little bit. Let's remove those. Where is the White Hand Thrasher? Is he up in the... Something just happened. New mail. Is that the... another minor, very minor pain point as a free-to-play. You can't get your mail unless you go to a mailbox. Seems... It's not very demanding. I think that's the way the game was originally, that everyone had to go to the mailbox to get their mail. The Skirmish Captain. All right, well, I'm heading back to town for that, then. I need more slots, because of course I do. Rep. Barrow Treasure. I'm going to drop any of these. Where I have no progress. Because I'm going to try to do something. It'll be wild. It'll be crazy. It'll be terrifying. It's not going to be any of those things. Yes, I know. I took these quests 15 minutes ago. It'll be fine. It's fine. I'm going to head back. I'm going to learn about skirmishes. Skirmishes, by the way, are an excellent way to get XP. And finish out Slayer deeds, too. They're a really good way of finishing out Slayer deeds. Alright, I now have 11 quests available to me. I need to be in Bree. Fortunately, I can get there. Skirmishes are like small, self-contained little leveling instances. And I really, really liked them when they came out, and I still think they're a great idea. They can be from 1 up to, I think, 12 players? I think they, some of them at least, can accommodate up to 12 players. Not positive about that, but I think so. Yeah, because I see people talking about scraids, a phrase I hate, which is skirmish raids, so 12-man skirmishes. How many marks? This account has 90 marks. Marks were originally skirmish marks, and were only used for leveling up your skirmish companion, basically a pet. You get to choose a pet, so to speak. And the skirmish camp is just south of Bree, right about there. So we'll move that. All right, where is he? Where is he? Oh, I have to now I have to take the quest. Accept. There we go. Talk to a skirmish captain. Hey, are you a skirmish captain? I'm reporting in.
What do you need? Stay a moment.
All right, complete thievery and mischief. It'll give me 50 more marks. Some training and my choice of one of these companions. I think we get a warrior by default as well, so you never want to choose that one. Archer does DPS. Sage, I think, does tactical damage and debuffs, as it says. Banner Guard is more like a captain, so I think it does some heals and a little bit of tanking and buffing. Herbalist is a healer, and the Protector is a tank. We'll accept, and we are off to the first part of our skirmish trading.
While war raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
Thievery and mischief. This is sort of a shrunk down version of the full-size skirmish. I did not think help would get here this quickly, but I am grateful to see it has. I'm afraid the situation is currently not very good. Brigands, led in by Bill Fernie and Harry Goatleaf. I'm just personally glad that my Goatleaf isn't Harry. Have taken over much of Bree. Great war is beginning. Yeah.
And the battles to be fought will be great and perilous.
True. Okay.
You will not survive alone.
I actually will mostly survive alone.
Fortunately, there are soldiers of the free peoples willing to fight by your side. If you call them, they will aid you.
Call them, they will come.
Use the horn here. Learn the
I
skill
will
it
use the
possesses.
horn here.
Then call forth a soldier to aid you in retaking Bree.
That seems like a fine idea. A soldier calling horn.
Good. Now use your new
And
skill.
this has been added.
Call
I need
forth
to
a soldier of the free peoples.
once again. I just so wish there was I think SWTOR is the first game I remember that had a lock icon on the hotbar, so you could unlock and relock your hotbars without going to, let's say, an options menu. For example. Alright, use my new skill to summon
Very good.
my skirmish
Now
soldier.
let me share with you the plan of how you're going to reclaim Bree.
Tell me how to reclaim Bree.
Skirmishes against the enemy focus on taking and controlling locations of value and importance
For whatever
throughout
reason.
the battlefield.
Skirmishes were brought in Moria.
In reclaiming Bree, these
And
locations are the South Gate.
They
the
must have
Auction
felt that they
House,
were
and
unsuccessful
Bill
because
Fernie's home in
they
the
added
North.
more after, but not a bunch.
The gate is well
I
protected,
played the living
but
shit
your soldier will
out of
aid
the
you in the battle.
skirmishes.
If he falls, simply call for
I
another
really,
by reusing
I
the
think
skill
they're
you learned.
terrific, repeatable
Not
content.
for my arm. I would
Small
be at your side as well.
areas,
Now go and reclaim Bree.
15 minutes to half an hour, I would say, to run through any of them, at least as solo. Take control of Bree's South Gate. I will. However, we'll see if my companion comes with me. He does not. He is stuck. I've seen that happen before. I'll resummon him out here. Basically, there are control points. There are two kinds of skirmishes, attack and defense. This is an attack. Kill the mobs, we'll get a control point. They'll have a counterattack, and repeat. The defense ones will be a little more... Normally, you have to defend a point or points in series. I like the offensive ones because you get to control... Oh, I need to move that as well. You get to control the pace. You can take your time. generally speaking, as you go from control point to control point, that, and this goes up here. Lock and load. We're going to give him a little tiny Heartseeker in the chest. Honest, he needed it. Alright, we have cleared the southern point. I landed a critical hit with my bow skills. That's a new deed that has opened up now that I hit 20. It is a skirmish. Skirmishes are these little self-contained instances. They scale with number of players and level. So right now, this is me. We're going to be counterattacked, I assume. Maybe not. No, okay, not on this one. Is me retaking Bree, as a bunch of bandits have been let in. So they take place usually in an established location. So let's say Bree. That's already in the game. So they reuse game assets that are already in place. And a lot of times they are not really... You can't really call them quests. They're more like session play in that you're playing out something that either has occurred in the past or will occur in the future, depending on where you are in the time. The story. The full version of this Skirmish, Thievery, and Mischief, there's no snow here, and it takes place in the entire town of Bree. I will be running it once I finish the 2 tutorial versions. They are a really good XP and an extremely good way of getting your Slayer deeds. Like right now, this thing counts as a wolf in Breeland. And the guy there counted as killing a bandit in Breeland. This is a special mob in that he is trying to blow something up. Need to kill him. New deed, tutorial, offensive encounters. Encounter complete. Reginald Cutweed has been defeated and the building is safe. There's Druthlors, the last little bit of the tutorial here. Him and his little friend. Bill Fernie's house has been cleared of enemy forces. We use the control point. And that is success. So, I really like skirmishes. I thought they were a really good addition to the game.
Good work.
They just sort of stopped adding new ones, and I never quite understood why. They don't seem to be particularly intensive in terms of development requirements. They use, you know, an already existing game asset like Bree, and sure, you move some stuff around, you add encounters and mobs. I will finish now. Let's travel now. And we're back in the skirmish camp just south of Bree. Talk to him. 1 second. I'm going to mute so you don't hear the scam or fraud call. This is the third one today.
The inhabitants of Bree have spent the occupation holed up within the Prancing Pony. Angered at their uprising, the brigands have decided to burn them out.
Sorry, I pressed the button, it didn't kick in. Another hang-up. This is a defensive tutorial. The last one was the offensive tutorial, so waves of mobs will attack, trying to burn down the Prancing Pony.
You will need a stronger ally for this foray. There are many ways soldiers can be trained and outfitted for battle.
Scammer fraud calls. That was the third and fourth I've gotten so far today.
Warriors,
The first one was at 8:02 this morning.
sages,
I was asleep.
bannermen, and herbalists are all willing to answer your call.
I hate them
For this battle,
so much.
a warrior will be to our best advantage.
I normally get,
Tom,
on an average
Come
day,
out here for a moment.
2 to 8. Normally in the 3 or 4 range.
Speak to Will. Purchase the warrior role trait.
I will
Then
speak to
Tom
Will
complete
and
the
purchase
soldier's
the
training.
warrior role trait. Then speak to Tom to slot it. We move warrior in there. And now, whoever we summon when we blow our horn will be a warrior, instead of just being a random scrub. Let's confirm. Yes. Then talk to Tom to slot it. I just did that. Go. Okay. There we go. Purchase the warrior role, then talk to Tom, and then use your skill to call it forth. All right.
Very good. A warrior
I now
will
have
increase our
a
offensive capability and
level
allow us
1
to cut through waves of enemies.
equivalent of level 20, I think, warrior. Okay. Play some games, have some fun. That's kind of why we do this stuff. Thanks for hanging.
Will,
Enemy
Tom,
approaches
back
from the
inside.
west.
We'll handle this. Prepare yourself, my friend. This wave approaches. I believe we have a moment of respite before their assault continues.
Okay, I'll talk with him because I'm supposed to.
The enemy employs a number of terrible lieutenants, specially trained enemies with unique skills.
Never understood why the British pronounce the word lieutenant as lieutenant.
It is difficult to know
IEU?
which lieutenants march with the enemy
Or I guess
until they
typical.
arrive.
I'm
on
not
the
even sure which
battlefield.
vowels they're using to make the sound.
I caught a glimpse of a large orc with this force. Be prepared. It could come at
A
any
big
time.
orc cometh.
Here they come again.
Coming from the south this time.
Arms.
A Heartseeker for him. Oh, they were
I believe we have a moment of respite before their assault continues.
deed completed. Protector of the Vile Slayer. And I used low cut for the first time. The deed.
As you encounter and defeat more lieutenants, you will learn more about how they affect the battlefield
Okay.
and what you can do to expose and exploit their individual weaknesses. They all have at least one. I believe we are nearing the end of this
From the
battle.
west.
Defeat this assault and Bree will be free once more. Here they come.
Another new deed. Opening up. Critically hit enemies with a penetrating shot. And here comes the boss. And there goes the boss. One shot. Heartseeker. Gotta love it.
They have been vanquished.
They have been vanquished. I vanquished them. I'm the vanquisher.
Near the major locations of Middle-earth, you will find skirmish camps. Bree, Rivendell, and Thorin's Hall, to name a few. There you can barter your skirmish marks for new and better soldier traits and gear and equipment for yourself.
That is one of the other advantages of the skirmishes. You can get some nice gear to fill in
Safe
any
travel,
holes
my friend.
that you
Perhaps
haven't
we
gotten
will
from
meet again.
questing. Now we're back in the skirmish camp. And now I will run the full Thievery and Mischief skirmish. I think that's available.
How can I be of service?
Who do I want? We already have the warrior. Archer is DPS. I mean, the healer is always good. Unfortunately, the tank sometimes, he runs out so far in front of you, it can be really annoying. Sometimes it's aggroing stuff. I'm going to try a banner guard. I'm going to go over to the skirmish trainer. And that's the skirmish manual. I don't need to read that because I've read it before. Skirmish trainer, however, I'm going to level up. How many points do I have? I have 177 currently. The banner guard is acting as if he is level 24. You'll note I am level 20. I'm going to pump him up, make him even buffer. Skill, not the protector, the warrior, the archer, the banner guard. Cry of the enduring. Armor, inspiring shout is healing, like that one. But he's already healing. Okay, that heals 41. Sure, we'll buff that up another one. Potent strike. Summon the foe. That summons nearby foes to battle, causing them to turn to fight. Right, okay, that is his taunt. I clicked it, but it didn't seem to go up. Did it not go up? Why? Okay, there we go, finally. So he has that for armor, he has healing, and he has a taunt, but I think I can only equip one of them. We go back to the captain. We manage our traits.
What do you need?
Banner guard. Over. Why can I not do that? Oh, there it did. It worked. Okay. Skill, we only do get one. The taunt or the heal? I think we go with the heal. To heal over time, I think we go with that. Training, he has heavy armor training, innovation. Sure, we'll give him heavy armor. Confirm all of those. That's a start for him. Now we're going to go and actually do a full skirmish. Go to the instance finder. We have Siege of Gondaman, Storm of Methodus, and Trouble in Tuckborough. We don't have Thievery and Mischief available yet, so we'll do Trouble in Tuckborough. For one person at level 20, you can change the level, you can change the difficulty, change the number of people it's for.
Brigands and goblins lay siege to the great smeals of Tuckborough. Provisions are running low, and time is running short.
The Deathmonger. We want him to die first, because he will summon a spirit from the bodies of the other dead mobs. That's bad. You don't like that. And for the reason my trusty companion charged a mob way far away. It's fine. It's fine. That'll open up the defeat goblins in the Shire. This is why these are great ways to rack up Slayer deeds, which are good for XP. And also LotRO points. And these are a great way to basically, you're going to be under waves of attack the whole time. So you'll kill a lot of mobs. trap. That'll stop one of them. And I'm going to hard seeker the lieutenant who's coming. Got him. There are also encounters in these, where this one has 5 different encounters that can pop up, and you get 2 of them at a time. It's random. Those are significantly tougher mobs that basically will be on their own. So it's like soloing a much tougher mob. The Defender of the Vial. Well, let's just wait a few seconds and get our Heartseeker up, because it's up in 1, 0. Heartseeker. And another deed opened up for all of those, I think. And we got bounties, a little bit of money, not a bunch. We need to kill that rabid Shire Wolf before we claim the next control point. And this time, the counterattack will come from up there at the gate. And it is, if memory serves, a single wave. Let's drop. Drop again. Dowerhand Kegmaster goes down. Counterattack has been defeated. Once again, me and my friend. Recruit tier bounty. We have got a Defender of the Vial. What they do, their ability is when they're damaged, they will give out a yell. No, I take that back. These ones have an aura around them that provides defense to all their other mobs. So you always want to kill them first. Similarly with the Defender of the Vial, there's the Zealot of Pain. Every time they're hit, they give it a yell that buffs everyone around them. So them you want to kill last. That kind of stuff. In this case, Heartseeker. That was fun. Yeah, I did an excellent day's work on him. The southern hillside has been cleared. Another bounty level recruit. Or bounty level. Recruit level bounty. Holy crap. I need that whole English thing. And there'll be no counterattack here. We freed the southern hillside. The western hillside has been secured. Gates to the eastern hill. Growl echoes from the west farms. This is one of the particularly. Oh, and that's the others. That when you get the sort of the blue announcement, that's the. That means that one of the special encounters has popped up. One of them over here is at this farm. The other one is at the top of the hill. So we'll take care of this one, and then we'll go back. Where is it? Where is he? Come on. There it is, that farm. It's an unnecessarily far distance away. This is a big warg who's going to want to hurt us a lot. He has an awful lot of hit points, you may notice. Deed is Trouble in Tuckborough. And that's... We'll show you the 5 special encounters that will come up. And the title you get for that is Tuckborough Troublemaker. When Memorial launched, it was a slight typo, and that was Tuckborough Troublemaker. I proudly wore the Tuckborough Troublemaker title until they fixed it. I just wish we'd gotten a legacy title for those of us who acquired the title while it was misspelled. I do have a couple characters with one of the rarest titles in the game, which is Fool. There was a very, very short-lived April Fool's system they put in play, and it broke PvP entirely, so they had to disable it. But if you got it done before they disabled it, the title Fool. I have it on 2 of my characters now. There's Murbarash, and he's our next unpleasantness that we deal with. Again, I will drop. Drop. Take a few steps back. Gain focus. And Heartseeker his ass. And that's 40% complete with the deed, the achieve. Another Zealot of Pain. Oh, fine. Oh, he didn't get a chance to yell because I killed him too quick. Sorry, bro. Learn to yell faster? And well, we'll just start him bleeding. And we've got a wolf. Or as I sometimes like to missay it, a woof. How is he not in line of sight? He was in line of sight for a second. Okay, we have now cleared out the eastern hillside and ready ourselves for another counterattack. Shepherd of Filth. I hate the Shepherds of Filth. Boy, howdy do I hate them. The reason I hate them is if you give them a chance, they'll bend over and release a batch of worms, I think, and they'll run over to you. Well, run as best a worm. And explode, and they'll put a really unpleasant slow on you that lasts for like a minute. And it stacks, and all 5 of them hit you. It's like, oh, but your attacks are slowed by 150 or 200%. It's bad. We'll go with bad. He was out of sight by the time he died. Alright, what else do we have? We have 3 more of them wandering around. A Bearer of Blight. They drop a really nasty wound on you. You know, unless you hit them with a surface-to-surface missile. Perhaps an ICBM. We got one more Gobby running around out there. Yep. Alright, Edelina's entranceway. Note the smutty innuendo. Not my fault. I promise. I had nothing to do with it. drop a trap. There's a lieutenant. Dowerhand Stormkeeper, a Heartseeker for him. And we have cleared the entranceway again. This is just the last little bit of the skirmish. Pretty much what a skirmish is. Lots of killing stuff. Good progress on deeds. Another Deathmonger. He's got to go. How long? I'm going to wait the 14 seconds to kill him. No, I can go ahead and kill him. Well, my companion didn't want to wait, so he aggroed stuff because he's, I don't know, antsy, stupid. And that's the problem with the Protector more than the Banner Guard. The Protector always runs out ahead and seems to aggro stuff, which can be an issue. We've got another Dowerhand Kegmaster. He's dead. And one more archer here. Alright. Last counterattack. Be like 5 or 6 kind of beanie-ish mobs, and then the boss. There's the boss, fills off. Shire belongs to Sharky now. Best be leaving before you get hurt. Boys, get him. I thought he said before I get hurt. It sounds like I'm going to get hurt regardless. Cure my poison. I have to because it's gone. We will drop a trap. We'll build up our focus. And we're going to give him a great big Heartseeker hug to start things off. And that was that. I will never give up. I'll just die. Filzoff has been defeated. Now claim the thingy. Victory is ours. A little chest is dropped. A fancy wood chest. Which in this case has a couple of bounties. A recruit bounty and a veteran bounty. Oh, silver coins in the veteran recruit bounty. And then we talk to him. That guy gave us a good chunk of XP too, like quarter of a level. But that's the skirmish system in a nutshell. Just that fast. I do want to check. Let's see. I believe Provisioners has an actual store.
Greetings.
That I can compare at and sell stuff at. So that and that. Crafting, classic. Somebody's got weapons. I know that. Light armor, jewelry, cloaks, medium armor. We'll check that in a second. Skirmish trainer weapons. I doubt they've got a
What do you need?
better bow than I'm using. Bow is not quite as good. Pretty good though. Next level would be level 23 bow. And it's just a it's maybe a tiny bit better. 0.9 DPS improvement, critical instead of Fizz Mit and skill inductions. So it's basically comparable, let's say. And 27, presumably that will be an actual big improvement. Yeah, that would be significant. Oh, that's right, they were also the purples, so... yeah, that would be pretty good. Let's check the 23 again. No bow. How about the 20? Purple bow is not as good. Okay. I need to AFK a sec. I'll be right back. Alright, medium armor was there.
Greetings.
Yeah, 20. That's not as good. That's significantly better, and it's only 4 marks. So yes, I'll buy that. The shirt, no, definitely not. The legs, better. Again, only 4 marks. Cheap enough that a chunky increase in armor and a little bit of a stat bonus is worth it to me. That one's not as good. Ah, those are the might mediums. Got it. Okay, so we picked up a couple of armor improvements as well. Shoulders, pants, gloves. Wow, that's a really unimpressive looking elf. I look much better like that. Back over to the provisions.
What do you need?
Sell those. I am going to now try a bit of an experiment.
Did you need something?
Level 20 stuff. Adge, Vit. That one's probably an improvement, but not like a significant one. I will buy that one for 9. I'll buy 2 of them.
How may I
for
be of
9.
assistance?
How about that? Yeah. Get that over there. Agility and crit chance? Mm-hmm. Yes, I will.
What can I do for you?
Buy my junk. So, I have been constantly getting these reminders every time I log in, asking me about these quests, take these quests. A mechanic I find truly intrusive and annoying. That the game has, that if there's a specific quest that you've been offered and you don't have it, and haven't completed it, it offers it to you every single freaking time you log into the game. But the fact that it offers these to me when I was at such a low level makes me think that it's level scaling content, and I don't know if that's true. So I'm going to find out. We're going to... The war effort needs me, and the Karum Ubnar need me. It's nice to be needed. And this is content that came in, I believe, with War of the Three Peaks, which was the previous expansion That's one of the housing quests? No. Well, this is where I was going. Ale Association. Is the Ale Association? I think any of that stuff was on, yeah. I talked to him.
Have you come to heed
Talk to one of the guards in Anak Kerfu. Or the Karum Ubnar needs me. Talk to Werther Smoke Breath in Akra Zahar. Anak Kerfu in Akra Zahar, Erebor. That's the Lonely Mountain. That's Elder Slade. You'll note I can even go to Gundabad. It's a 130 level zone. And we know the Trestle Bridge stuff scales because I did that on my main account on my lower level, one of my lower level characters. So I'm assuming that this is similar. Let's go to Erebor. It's the Lonely Mountain. It's a cool place. Remember from The Hobbit, if you've read The Hobbit or seen the movies. Let's find out. I think it must be scaling content, in which case I'll play a little of this. Erebor. We're on the Lonely Mountain now, guys. And this is one of the purple stable masters, and I think those are the ones that give you all four of these locations you can go to, the same four. We'll talk to Vorthor Smoke Breath. They need me? I clicked on it. Vorthor. Vorthor, are you lagged?
What news do you bring?
The time draws near to reclaim Mount Gundabad, and if Prince Durin is to succeed, we must bolster his army. In short, King Thorin has entrusted us with aiding our brethren far afield on the brave doors of the Gabalaka. I will direct your efforts where they are needed most. A lot of rep and XP. These are missions. Missions are similar to skirmishes. Try the first one. Aiding the Karum Ubnar. It's a weekly. Gabal Shathar. Why isn't it showing up? That is Mission Weekly. None of the rest are showing up. They have not done a great job.
Gundabad will be ours once more.
Unlock. Is it because it's part of Gundabad? Ah, I have to buy the Azanul Bazaar region. So these are available.
Gundabad will be ours once more.
But you can't actually do them unless you buy the expansion. Right?
Hail, friend!
I click on that. Azanul Bazaar. Quest Pack. Blood of Azog. But they insist every character take these quests because they give them to you. Whether you want them or frickin' not. Let me go ahead and end. Alright, I finished off one of them. I will now go to Anak Kerfu and finish off that. Since I don't have access to these quests, at least I won't have to worry about the breadcrumb quests coming back. Anak Kerfu, the Elder Slade War Room. Worth of silver just to get these out of my quest log because I have so few quests. This, on the other hand, is a real stable master. He takes you to all kinds of other places. Get this region. No. If you want to give me the region, sure. Talk to Durin. Hi, Durin.
Welcome, friend. There is much to do before the battle to come.
Talk to Glowin. Gimli's dead.
Have you come to lend aid to the war effort?
Evidently.
I hope you are ready, because I will be putting you to work.
I cannot talk to Asuma because I would have to unlock it. So, theoretically now I have at least removed those goddamn breadcrumb quests that they insist on you taking. Again, a mechanic I can't stand. So we can go back now to the Lone Lands, I believe. South Bree. And we're off. So I got a little XP for that expedition. I believe it does scale the content. But you've got to have rights to play the content. And I don't. I have rights to play everything through Helm's Deep as a free-to-play account. Waiting, guys. Guys. Anytime now. I don't think I ever noticed that debris banner has a boar's head. Wow. Alright, guys. Anytime now. There we go. Alright. Reduced awareness. Thanks. Yes, I'm aware that there's reduced awareness. Awful kind of you to let me know that the enormous lag spike I just experienced was something that I just experienced.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I don't know. How about back off to the Forsaken Inn? Oh, gods. It's not fast travel. Why do you hate freedom so much? We ride. Don't need Rowan. Still need Ash, and then I'll also need you. I did want to check and see if what level I can use you. Wood. Bow is 23, I think. 22. And slightly more damage than the one I'm currently using. I'll just need a little bit of you wood. I could probably, well, I would have a shot at there being a small amount selling for a reasonable price on the auction house. That's what I did to make my current one. I actually bought some stuff. But it's not a huge improvement. 48 DPS versus 45.4. And the same minus 2.5% to all skill inductions and 9 bit versus 66 physical mid, so it's worth the upgrade. It's just not very much at all. But once I get a few pieces of yew wood, we'll make a new bow, and look at probably making new melee weapons as well. Clubs, great clubs, hammers, spears. I think dual-wielding hammers would be pretty cool. Yeah, those would be a chunky increase in damage, dual-wielding. A couple of yew hammers. If I had 2 hammers, I'd hammer in the morning. So tonight, I'm not sure what I'm doing. They have a big patch in Guild Wars 2 today. Mostly unpopular patch. Some of the balance changes they made were ill-chosen, and the classic MMO player fashion, people are grossly overreacting. The devs have already said, yeah, we screwed up some stuff, don't worry. We are working on the changes. So, yeah, for a couple weeks, Warriors got nerfed into it. Understand that you're upset, feel your pain. But death threats are probably a little bit of an overreaction. For anyone except a gamer, of course. For some reason, we end up with the loons. So I'm not sure. I may play more LotRO, I may play Guild Wars, I may split the difference. There are some things I'm doing Guild Wars tonight. There's a new Black Lion box, and I always drop $20 on a new Black Lion box and get 25 keys because I'm a sucker. No, I like to support them. The game is good. Very, very good. So I have no objection to doing that. Plus, it's always fun content to go through. Yes, I do it for my audience. That's it. Not to get myself really cool cosmetics or anything. No. I do everything for you. Nobody's buying it.
I'm sure it will do no good.
I will now take all these
may I
quests.
speak with you? Can't you leave me to my misery?
I would, but apparently you're not accepted. There we go.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Would you do something for me?
I will accept all the quests that I just dropped a little while
don't know
ago.
if you can help me. I don't know if you can help me.
I don't think anyone can help you, dude.
I don't know if you can help me.
I don't know if you can help me. I don't know if you can help me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Well, she changed her mind that
Would you
she
do
doesn't
something
know if
for
I
me?
can help her or not. And that is the small fellowship
Might I
quest.
take a
So
moment
we
to
have gotten
explain?
all of our quests back that we got rid of, and now we're heading back out to perforate things with many, many arrows. You know, with love.
Would you do something for me?
Everything we do with love. Including perforating orcs. Lovingly. Just outside. Look, this guy's within... Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh. I think that's one of the little stealth bastards. Little stealth wolves. This guy's basically within spear throwing distance as a spear thrower. Of the Forsaken in itself. The nerve of this fellow. Does he think there will be no repercussions for his temerity? Oh, there will. I don't think I have any quests that the Long Tusk Scrub Runner can help me out with, but the Spear Thrower, I think I've done on the Spear Throwers. But he's in a place where I feel he could probably use a little affirmation through perforation. Long Tusk Scrub Runners. I was wrong about these Scrub Runners, evidently. I do actually have things that I can get from them, so bad news for them, good news for me. Yep, boar leg bones. Oh, Heart Seeker for you. Boar feet. Well, those are used to make, I believe they're called trotters, pig's feet, which evidently is a food. I've heard tell it's a food. I've never actually eaten it. In my neck of the woods, it's not a common food, to be sure. Spear thrower, well. Actually, woods are not all that frequent in my neck of the woods. Gawk. What else do we have up in this area? Looks like the blue, which is Hoof and Crook. Hoof and Crook is boar feet and boar leg bones. Yum! Actually, I've had boar. Boar's really good. getting access to their bones through eating boar shanks is also delicious. Where we headed? These are all showing us pointing in this direction. I'm not quite sure how to read that. How about a Heartseeker for him? Leg bones, boar feet, and boar tusks. White hand guard. That's all of them. Need the white hand thrasher. Well, where would I find aforementioned white hand thrasher? That is Vengeance for the Lost. Either of those two locations. Well, let's go ahead and turn our attention a little bit east then. And see if we can't find the SOB and air them out. I think I still need more of them. Or leg bones. I think I also need crows. In a sec. New deed, Kraban Slayer. Yep. Collected Kraban feathers. I do indeed need to shoot them. Many of them. It's a different kind of pork. It is. It is a maddened shattertusk. Well, he didn't drop anything useful. That's disappointing. I'm disappointed. Oi! I have to agree with him on that. Oi! Indeed. Got tabards. Another Kraban feather. Another Kraban feather. Lots of Kraban feathers. Hello. How about a Heartseeker for you? Another vicious Shattertusk, but again, I don't think I get anything out of them. Other than, a little bacon. Ah, no, I take that back. Drop boar tusks. That's another quest to return to the Forsaken Inn. We have down there. It's another bird brain. Kraban feathers. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Six out of 8. 7 out of 8. Evidently, they each have one feather, which is, I have to say, it's a little surprising. I would have expected they'd have more than one feather. New deed, Orc Slayer in the Lone Lands. And an Orc Shield. Scabbards. And we can remove that and remove that from tracking because we know where those go. For band feathers as well. That, jeez Louise. Wolf tails and orc shields. Oh, we had the quest to kill that one dude. What did I do with that? No. That was something about vengeance, wasn't it? Yeah, vengeance for the lost. We're trying to track him down. Because he's bad. And we are good. Ish. I try to energetically try to be okay-ish. Alright. I think wanders. It should be consistent. Weathertop exploration. We've reached Weatherfoot, which is the foot of Weathertop. There's Weathertop. For those of you who've seen the movie, you may remember the attack on the hobbits, where the stupid hobbits are cooking up an English breakfast, and the Nazgul attack, and Mr. Wonderful Aragorn shows up with a nice big torch and gives it to one of the bad guys right in the face. May not turn out optimally. Stunned me. I break the stun and shoot him. Warg Slayer in the Lone Lands. We're looking for the wandering dude named White Hand Thrasher. So I think that means that he likes to skateboard? Pretty sure that's it. Oh, that's a guard. Let's take care of... Alright. Oh. Got more friends who want to play. He found it, I think, to be less fun than he was hoping for. We are in the area. Appropriate area. We'll take care of that bone chewer. Is he? Did he double back and... Oh, no, he didn't get the axe. The other guy who now needs to play catch. Another warg. Gotta say warg tails. Seems like you're taking it a little personal, you know? You don't just want them dead. You're taking their tails. It smacks of it being personal. Oh, look. Oh, we're gonna get two, I think. Yep, we got two. Didn't do him any good. I agree with him. Alright, that's Luz. He's not who we need. But we're going to take him anyway. I don't think he's... Oh. I did need to defeat him anyway, so yeah. Wasn't the one I was looking for, but, you know, if you can't find the one you're looking for, if you can't kill the one you're looking for, kill the one you're with. I still haven't found, what's his name? The White Hand Thrasher. He's not in there. We're almost at the southern end of that. Be him. Nope. And there. Another work bone, sure. Going to head back and scour these camps visually. That's 6 out of 10 work tales. New from Disney, Warg Tales. No, there's a guy to rescue there, but he's a real pain in the ass because he runs you to like each of these camps in turn. Aggroing frickin' everything. There's one work bone chewer. Gotta go. Oh, there's the Thrasher. He is just standing there. Okay. I'll go ahead while I'm here and slightly poison some food barrels. Lightly, no. You know, just enough to kill people, not enough to hurt them. I'm pretty sure that's a thing you could do. These guys can be annoying. They carry explodey bombs. But if you're clever, you can make them drop their explodey bombs before they go explodey. Bad news for him. I understand. That's 4 barrels of food poisoned. Although from what we know about their food, it kind of comes pre-poisoned. We're certain to get those 2. I'm going to leave this guy because that quest is such a pain in the ass. We'll drop the trap. Go ahead and focus up. I don't think we needed to drop the trap because this guy passed away far enough that he didn't hear the other guy make the noise of thumping into the ground. 2 more goblin food barrels. Sorry, Pengale, I've done your quest before, and screw that quest. Some quests just not worth the time and effort. That's one of them. And that is that. We will also need to kill, I think, 3 more wargs. And grab their tails. Yep, 2 more tails. We're going to go in and cash in a bunch of stuff. A bunch of quests. We need 1 more wargy poo. They hate it when you call them wargy poos. Didn't aggro the guy behind him. What a shame. Oh, here comes Luz. He's not going to get a chance to avenge his death. As I ride like the wind. Go back. Get another level. Cash in a bunch of quests. One of the most validating parts of any MMO that has quest hubs is returning and cashing in. 9 quests? 9 quests. That's a pretty good number. That's some lag. Wow, my spikes. I will grab some more ash. Because, hey, it's tough to say no to a piece of ash. Hi guys, I'm back. Give me my XP, yo.
I'm sorry. Did you
I'll
need
take the
something?
Atlas essences and pints of Forsaken Ale.
Can't you
And
leave
let's
me
see,
to my
boots.
misery?
They are medium. They are might and agility. I think slightly more armor, but I'd probably rather have agility. The bow is about half a point of DPS less than mine. It has critical rating and fit. Push. Fate, no, whichever one sells the most, which is going to be the bow, I expect. Or buy 3 copper pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the bow. And I'm going to ding to level 21. Awesome. Go to traits. We have another point to spend. Again, is induction bow damage. Swift bow damage is what we're going for now. Gaderick. Rather
I'm
strange.
sorry, did you need something?
Let me take care of some other stuff here first. Get all that. I should have stuff I can turn in for 3. It looks like 3. 4. 4? I think 4 tasks. Gaderick's blade is better than what I'm using. Can't use that. The neck piece is might and fit. Am I not wearing a neck piece? 5 fit. The blade. Let's go with the blade. So that one is 24.2, 24.2. It equipped exactly the one I would want it to equip. Very nice.
I'm sorry.
Hunters become prey.
Did you need
His
something?
gauntlets, those are light armor with might. Doesn't make any sense. Once his cape, will, a significant chunk more armor, but I'd rather have the fate and the axe. 28 damage. Better than the other one, so it looks like we're going to be sword and axe for now. Let's see, we take off the offhand sword and wield the axe.
Can't you leave me
I
to
gotta
my
sell stuff before I
misery?
can accept that quest.
How may I help you?
Sell. Sell, let's scholar. I'm even gonna sell my ale. That's how much I want more bag space. I feel so dirty selling ale instead of drinking it. What's happened to me?
It's a sorry
It
day.
is a sorry day. Yeah, shut up. Journeyman woodworker. Okay, sounds. Smooth ash, great club of agility. Recipe.
I'm sure it will
Accept
be
that again
no
because we're going
good,
to be
but
killing more jobbies.
may I speak with you?
Evidently, you may speak with me even if I'd rather you
I'm
didn't.
sorry. Did you need something?
Yes, give me my rewards, my experience, and my 13 silver and 60 copper, please. Thank you.
Woe to me.
Old mugwort shoes. They're light armor with 7 vit. I've got 8 heads. Yeah, I'll keep what I've got. And the shield. 178. 179. This one sells for 1 copper more than the other, so I'm going to take the shield.
It's a sorry day.
It is a sorry day. God, why do they always say that? Tool scroll case. Yeah, that's for metalworkers. Why isn't that listed in the metalworker scroll cases? Get it. Anyway, another recipe we already have. We already do have. We're going to sell this recipe that she just gave us. Hey, 4
I'm
plus
sure it will
silver.
do no good, but may I speak with you?
If you're sure it'll do no good, then no, you can't speak to me. In point of fact. Once again, let's sell crap.
What can I do for you?
Buy things. Wait. That is for scholars, right? Yeah. I'm rich. I have 4 gold and 26 silver. That is the extent of my extraordinary wealth. Polished pendant. That I could ask folk at the Forsaken Inn. I could. Haven't I asked folk at the Forsaken Inn? They're all here. The polished pendant.
It's a sorry
I've seen that
day.
before. It belonged to Pengale. Oh, it looks like he got himself caught. That's the guy I left out there. Sorry, Pengale. That's tough luck. That's really bad luck. Don't get caught next time. Might not be it next time because you're going to be dead. That seems bad. That was almost another half a level in XP just from those quest turn-ins. Glorious, isn't it? What else do we have? The pendant. That would be getting Pengale. Blankets from the Bang. I need more wolf hides. Noble deeds. I need wolf tails and orc shields. So, add that to the list. Collect trade bundles. That's in the southeast area. That's sort of a torn down, worn out old fort area, but that has a lot of invisible wolf mobs in it. That's really a cool place. Pottery shards is also there. Alistair's request, and that's also there. Festival, those will go away. Get half. I'm stuck with them. I can do the Othringoth now. I think I'll head back to Bree and head back into the Barrow Downs tomorrow. So I'm going to teleport my butt back to Bree. I'm going to bounce my butt back to Bree. Alliteration. Always fun. And I think call it a stream for the day. I expect I'll be back tomorrow at this same start time, noon, give or take. A little past noon today. Previous days was around 11 a.m. Pacific time. I have another quest in the pony. Deadly. And it's going to be more of the same. The early session for the foreseeable future will be my free-to-play through. Filled to the brim.
One thing drives out another.
Oh, he wants me to do this. Well, we'll do this while I chat. While I blab. Still don't know what I'm doing tonight. So tomorrow I will be back here with this. The day after, Thursday, I will not. Probably not on Friday either. Thursday is a personal holiday for me. And I will be enjoying the fruits of the grain. I'll be getting drunk Thursday night. And so Friday I probably won't feel like streaming. At least in the early session. Maybe for the evening session. I'm not positive what I'm going to play tonight, though. The later stream. Maybe back on the main account in LotRO. Not sure which character I'd be on. May play Guild Wars. I'm just not sure. I'm leaning towards Guild Wars. Doing a little multitasking with it. By doing my second key farm of the week. Yes, 2 key farms in a row. But also opening up 25 lock boxes on my main account. By showing my appreciation for the Guild Wars 2 team by spending some cash money. Oh, the sacrifices I make for you. Totally not doing it for me. Totally. I promise not. Did I miss one somewhere? That's right, there's one behind him, isn't there? Abandoned mug. Give me my XP.
Oh, so much to do.
Deed completed. For love of midsummer. Intro. Well, that's me. I'm all about the love. Anyone who knows me will say I'm all about the love. Nobody will say that about me. There is no longer a quest ring there. So, why did that go away? I don't know. And why do I not have Theodore, my silver chipmunk, out? I don't know. Well, those are my plans for the next few days. So, to reiterate, tonight a stream, probably Guild Wars 2. Tomorrow, Wednesday, right? No. Yes, Wednesday. Back here at for the early session on this character, free-to-play account. In the evening, more of whatever I'm playing. Thursday, I'll be enjoying adult leisure beverages in significant amounts. But I think that's going to do it for me for this for the early session. Almost said for today. I will be back in approximately 3 hours, probably for more Guild Wars 2. And then back again tomorrow at between 11 and noon Pacific time for the early session. More of my LotRO free-to-play through. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you had some fun. And hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Take care and ciao for now.